Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, you folks, I'm playing a video series of videos I've been doing for a little while now where I go over there and try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, and folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that at the time I'm doing this, folks, I'm over here and I'm going to be honest with you. I'm hopeful for this one, but I'm also a little scared. We'll get into why. But anyway, I'm inside my truck. I'm going to eat some stuff. I'm going to talk about it. That's how the format goes. Whilst I'm doing so, I happen to be wearing a cool shirt. Folks, when I wear a cool shirt, I like to highlight the cool shirt. What cool shirt am I wearing, folks? Boom! Best hamster dad ever shirt. I love this shirt. So this is a relatively new shirt for me. My friend Lauren went over there and she got it for me specifically because, hey, I love hamsters. And her family's super awesome. My friend Drew, who I've known since high school, their adorable daughter. They're awesome folks. So, I love this shirt. Because I love hamsters. I'm a hamster guy. Some people are like, cats and dogs. That's fine. I have a cat too. That's why I actually have all the scratches and stuff. I have a tiny cat right now. But, tiny cat was gifted to me under specific circumstances. Hamsters, I just love hamsters. And I love dogs too, actually, but hamsters are just a little bit more manageable for me with my life. Anyway, what am I trying for y'all? What are we doing here? Now, like I said, I'm hopeful, but I'm also a little bit fearful because, folks, I'm going to be reviewing a sandwich from Boom, the Bezo sandwich in St. Charles. Bezo sandwiches in St. Charles, which is actually my original hometown. Although at the time I lived here, I don't believe this place was here. So I just got through. So, okay, a little background. For a little while now, I've been doing a series of videos about sandwich shops. Typically Italian delis, but, you know, chain places, Subway, Jersey Mike's, Which, all that stuff. And then I started making my way around to smaller locations to go over there and just keep it rolling. I, in fact, have an entire playlist called Subs for Subs. That's all my sandwich adventures so far. I just got through doing a review of their Italian sub. I'm not going to go into the whole thing of it, but go watch that review if you're interested. Let's say that I wasn't impressed. Let's put it that way. So I want this next one to be good because I want to love them. I want to love them because I always want to be positive when I can. And I think I have a chance for it because, folks, what am I reviewing for you? Boom! It's a sandwich, and it's actually got writing on it. It says Hawaiian because this is their, where's the thing? Better be here. It's on their thing. Ham and cheese, before. Okay, yeah, there we go. This is their Hawaiian chicken sub, which is chicken, ham, bacon, pineapple, Swiss cheese, lettuce, tomato, and mayo. I want this to be so good. For one thing, it doesn't have onions, so I'm a big fan of that. But here's the thing. It's got pineapple. I love pineapple, folks. In fact, not only is this going to be in my Subs for Subs playlist, it's going to be in my pineapple playlist also, because I love pineapple. I want this to be so good. It sounds amazing. I need this to be good. So, let's try a sub, and hopefully it'll be fantastic. I want to like this so much. Not only because I want this to be so good. You don't understand. Okay. Okay. It's sandwich. All right. Okay. This is going to be a messy one. That's all right. It's okay. Please be good. On paper, this was so good. In reality, it's extremely disappointing. Man. Okay, well. Alright, well, pros. You get a lot of chicken. I'll give them that. It's white meat, probably chicken breast. Chicken tastes fine, but I wouldn't say it's flavorful enough, but I wouldn't say that's particularly great because I don't feel like they really seasoned it much. And I mean, the bacon, yeah, it's there, but it's not, I wouldn't say that's great bacon. That definitely feels like some cheap bacon to me. The biggest disappointment for me is the pineapple because I really was expecting. So one of my biggest point of contention with the Italian sub was that they went over there and they warmed it up. And you don't warm up an Italian sub. You serve it cold. It's a cold sandwich. Which is weird because they have cold sandwiches. They specifically have ones that say cold sandwiches. I don't know why that wouldn't have been one. I can only think that this is like some sort of holdover from like the days of Quiznos, where it's like, we got to heat up the sandwiches. Not every sandwich needs to be heated up. Not all of them benefit from that. This one I was hopeful. I thought maybe if they went over there and they got the stuff and they warmed it up, and it all melted together, it'd be ooey and gooey. But no, this is another instance where this should have been a cold sub. For one thing, if you're going to go over there and put like tomatoes and lettuce and stuff, it's a cold sub. Don't warm it up because the vegetables are not benefiting from that. That's not going well for them. And then the thing is that it didn't really melt together. It didn't really come together as a singular sandwich. I mean, there is pineapple in there for sure, but here's what would have made this sandwich work. Get rid of the tomatoes and lettuce. They didn't need it. Go over there. Take all the other elements. First of all, get some better bacon. Second of all, go over there and properly warm it up so that everything can melt together. That would have worked really well. This, as is, it's just confused. Yeah, it's just confused. It's a good idea. I really do think that this could have worked. But I think maybe grill the chicken just to go over there, give it a little extra oomph. Get some better bacon because the bacon is almost a non-factor. I'm getting very, very little bacon. And not even on a texture level. Get some better bacon. And then you just, man, oh man. I was so hopeful for this one, folks. Stuff in my beard. Folks, I love to be positive about places. And the folks who are running the place, they seem nice. The last thing I want to do is go over there and create a negative perception of their establishment. In fact, they actually had a really good rating online. I was going to go to another place, but they were closed on a Saturday for whatever fucking weird ass reason. And so I went there, and Bezo's actually had a better rating than them. But yeah, man, I really wanted to like this. But it's just it just didn't come together. And again, I feel like it's a good idea. But I feel like the execution just isn't quite there, and I feel like it's a little bit confused. And at the end of the day, if you go over there and you have something with pineapple that makes me sad, I'm actually not even going to put this on my pineapple playlist. I'm considering it a non-factor. Because if it had been done correctly, it could have made this sandwich work for me. Even if the rest of it wasn't that great. But the pineapple is it's hardly there. It's more there than the bacon. But that's not saying a lot. Mostly it's just a chicken sandwich. And, not a particularly spectacular one. The ingredients tasted fresh enough and everything. It's just extremely underwhelming. I'm sorry. To anybody who might like the establishment, any of the people who might work there or anything, again, I'm not trying to go over there and bring you down. I love to be positive. I love to, enjoy the experience, but at the same time, I have to be honest. And honestly, neither of your sandwiches were very good. And again, I don't think it's that they're bad. I just feel like the execution, I just feel like it just needs tweaking. I think these could have been really good, but sadly, they just weren't. So, anyway, folks, 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? No, on both accounts. As is, I can't really go over there and recommend Bezo's. Like, they might have other stuff. Maybe stuff off their cold menu specifically would be better. And maybe at some point in time I'll come back around. I'd love to do a redemption video. Would love to do a redemption video. But the 2 samplings that I've had are just not that great. So I wouldn't come back unless it were to do a redemption video. Unless it were to go over there and, hopefully get something better. But I wouldn't get this again. 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of the day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of months, depends on the rest of the year, folks. If you can go over there and have yourselves a truly proper Hawaiian sandwich rest of your life, folks, because damn it, pineapple should be a thing of glory that we celebrate and that's wonderful and it makes our whole day better. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, I'm trying really hard not to be an asshole to Bezos because I don't like to be negative about that stuff. But at the end of the day, again, I got to be honest. But it's important that even in doing so, I'm not trying to be an asshole about it. I'm trying to just be informative and trying to be measured in my response because even when we run into situations that are disappointing, like the sandwiches, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Folks, the very final thing, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there. You know what? I'm not even going to go through a wacky scenario. If you happen to live around the area where Bezos is, or if you've ever been there, if you have a favorite sandwich or a favorite experience, please go over there and let me know in the comments so that I can go over there and try to go into this, better informed and hopefully maybe, like I said, do a redemption video in the future because I'd really like to. But as is, folks, that's it for me. Bye.